What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so we're gonna have a nice conversation today about whatnot, because there's a viewer question about, basically, would I try whatnot? For those of you guys that doesn't know whatnot, I think it was brand new, right? I was first introduced to whatnot around, I think, Pokemon, at the peak of Pokemon, and there was actually a store over here local wanting to actually hire me on opening Pokemon, opening sports cards at their store. At the time, I was like, wow, that's a pretty, this is like at the peak, like pricing on singles were like very high, and the pay is good, but I had to like, my grind in full-time TCG player, I had to like really focus. So I declined because it's just the time and my kid picking up, dropping off. It just won't work because it's like long hours. You're like streaming for like 4, even 8 hours. So I mean, at the time I was like, man, this is like very interesting, but I had to like decline. But nevertheless, it got me introduced whatnot. And this is like a platform where you just basically auction your stuff, like pretty much basically anything. But for TCGs, you can auction like a card, for like starting $1, and everyone is just like starting to bid, and the more viewer you got, obviously the more people will like bid on the item. But sometimes you get lucky, you sell for more, and sometimes if you have like less viewers, then nobody will, buy the car. You can potentially sell a freaking dual line for like $10 or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's whatnot. And as far as like the question, would I jump in and do the whole, bidding, and like people, if I try to sell like I don't know, open a box and try to like sell those singles right away, I mean, possibly, but at the same time, it's the same case. It's more about the time, especially right now. New kid, it's like there's just no time for me. And I think the platform is like fine, but then again, like, you've heard stories about the horrible whatnot stories where people do some shenanigans, like, they do switch cars, they do like, the pack trick and stuff like that. They, I don't know, it's just, the whole scamming thing. There's a lot, though. There's a lot, and I know not everyone is like that. But at the same time, I just don't want to. It boils down to like really putting time to it, because I mean, as of right now, I'm like a full-time TCG player seller. Shameless plug. Check it out, Anger Collections, and it works for me, like the time I put in already, just sorting cards, picking through cards through bulk, listing, packing, shipping, and sourcing, talking to like people online, locally, meeting up. There's just so much time, and it takes up like the majority of my availability with family, and then this, it's not enough, like a whole week, for especially for one man band. I mean, I know some of you guys too are like that, but it's just no time, if I fully focus on what, like, just completely swap, totally different business, maybe, but as of right now, TCG player, I've been just like balls deep, just focus and just like grind on, man. But I know some of you guys probably successful out there, doing whatnot. But as of right now, I'm probably just gonna focus on full-time TCG player, doing some videos, YouTube, and occasionally, sell cards on Facebook Marketplace, because sometimes you get the full profit in selling high end, the high dollar, 50, $100 on Facebook Marketplace. But you got to be careful also. But yeah, so that question, would I try whatnot? Possibly, but as of right now, probably not. Uh, just the focus and time spent on just TCG player alone is just too much already. So I don't know what you guys think about like whatnot in the whole bidding, selling, the whole horror stories that you guys hear. Um, I think I did try kind of like that when I started live streaming on Facebook, where people they don't really bid, but as I was like opening, Core 21 collectors, Ikoria. People are actually trying to uh, have me set aside the cards, and they will like buy, especially those repeating customers. They will just like send me like PayPal right away, and just like right away, they'll just buy PCG player market price for those cards. And I mean, it's not like bidding; they'll just like pay up and send me the PayPal money. Back then it was so different, but like I said, on the rise of the whole Pokemon boom, there's this Whatnot app and Whatnot website. I was like, what the hell is this, man? It's just crazy, and they actually, they do the whole shipping for you. It's crazy. They'll send the labels, but I'm not gonna say it's not good, but as of right now, not a big fan, not a huge fan of people are when you try to sell a freaking I don't know like a jewel lotus starting bid for like $1. What if the live stream there's like 10 people and they bid up the jewel lotus for like $20 or something like that. I mean, you gotta sell it, man. You gotta sell it. So you gotta be at least huge in box opening. You got a lot of packs, all that stuff. Um, I still don't consider like the whole Patreon opening boxes for someone else because I mean box opening, it's really fun, and I don't see why would you not do it yourself. I mean, and make your own YouTube channel and then open it. It's a free content like right there, just opening your packs, right? So why would have someone like opening packs for you, open boxes for you, where you can pretty much like have fun on your own, and a free content too, right? So I still don't understand that, and like I don't, I don't think I will do it even for the future. That's why all my box opening, those are all my boxes, all my singles, all it's gonna be for sale on my TCG player. So the whole opening thing, it's not for me. I'm also not a big fan of like you know um what is that like the packs, like the packs that are just like random packs, right? Or mystery packs, something like that. Mystery boxes, like I'm not a big fan on like people doing like building up like mystery packs because it's very easy to just manipulate the whole pack thing. It's like you can control it, like no matter what it is, man. I I agree, if you're supporting the store or whoever does that, but man, I'm just not a big fan, man. I think I tried one time to do it, but I was like, I don't know, man. This will like, I don't know. This is not for me. This is just not for me. I'm not saying all of them are like scam, all of them are like, you know, doing some shady stuff, but the whole mystery packs, mystery box, not a big fan. I know Walmart did, mystery boxes, but for like commander decks, I think those ones were like really nice, man. because it's, I mean, for me, it's like worth it as far as like mystery box, right? Because it's like commander deck. Um, but the whole mystery packs thing, I don't know. It's just not for me. I think it's trash, man. I think it's overall, uh, I think it's overall trash, bro. I think it's just like a waste of time. I would rather just buy like an actual magic pack, you know. But I'm not gonna judge like who the people that does it, the store that does it. I know they're just like unloading their junk, because that's the easiest way, pretty much unloading their junk, their trash singles, all the bulk stuff, all the, you know, I don't know, like the even like the singles that have value. I mean, it's like played, moderate played. It's just junk, bro. It's just trash. But that's just my opinion. Not gonna. It's just that's just for me. I know some of you guys might like those exciting thing. People open packs for you or like buying those mystery packs and stuff like that. But for me, I think they're just trash for me. Like but yeah, so I think I answered the question, about like whatnot. I just kind of like went on a tangent about like mystery packs, man. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.